Hello and Happy New Year!
Hi, Happy New Year.
Oh my god, you spoke without me introducing you.
Well, you slapped me.
I did not. Anyway, so today then we have the Bristol Store Championships. Me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hi.
On the left we have Ben Hunt playing Martell Kraken, and on the right we have Joe Harrison playing Martell Rains. This is a great start to 2018.
Yeah.
So
I was going to make a comment on the fact that we have two Martell decks playing against each other, and I didn't see any Martell myself at this tournament, I don't think.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
So I was surprised that we have two Martell in the tournament.
Well, at the tournament, there were 6 Targ, and then there was 5 Martell, and 5 Tyrell, plus 3 Greyjoy, and a Stark player, if I remember correctly.
Wow, so no Night's Watch.
No Night's Watch, no Bower.
No Bower. No Lanny.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Hmm.
Don't know about the, oh my god, what they called? Agendas. Banners. I don't know about banners, but main faction, it was, missing a few.
So what can you tell us about these setups, Rebecca?
Thank you, Richard. So on the left, we've got a Green Blood Trader, a duped Red Viper, the drunk one that we got from the Q4 kit.
Yep.
Yeah. And then a Rose Road. And then on the right-hand side, we have Housestone Knight, Marcella, and I believe that's the Boneway, isn't it, at the bottom there?
It is the Boneway.
It is. It's just a reminder, Boneway, if you lose a challenge, put a token on it. If you get to 6 tokens, you can exchange them for 3 power.
In the dominance phase. So plot-wise, we have Varys' Riddle and a Time of Plenty. Not sure what Ben was trying to hit with the Varys' Riddle, but it doesn't really matter. It's still good goal, good initiative. Means that you can make Joe first. Some people still open some harvesting range decks.
That's true.
So that could have been a good hit. Otherwise, it is very good for initiative, which is 6 is normally enough to win initiative and make sure that you are second if that's what's important to you.
Yeah, it could be that he's running the Martell economy location.
Yeah, I would definitely expect him to be running them.
Can't remember the code now, do you? The
Dornish Fiefdom.
Oh, that's the one, yeah. So we've got Edric. That is his name, isn't it? Edric Dane?
Edric Dane, yes.
There we go. Edric Dane coming out there. So you need to pay a gold to give him an icon. But he has stealth, which is nice. And, icon on demand, which again is nice. Ben here marshalling, there you go, Dornish Fiefdom. So makes sense to go second. You just get some money back.
So what had Joe marshal with his 6 gold?
He played a dupe on Marcella. He also played the Desert Scavenger and used that reduction to play out Edric. But he's saving...
He must be saving 4 gold.
Oh, 4? I don't know.
Well, according to your math, if he spent basically 1 on a scavenger and then spent 1 on Edric kneeling the scavenger, then he must have 4.
What's that there, Richard?
I've no idea.
It's an altar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fishing net, interesting. Fishing net Marcella's really mean. So Marcella doesn't kneel to defend a power challenge if there's no king on the board. And also if there's no king on the board, she gets renown. However, with a fishing net on her, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for her to not kneel to defend.
Yeah, she's going to be attacking.
Ooh, and Venomous Blade on the Red Viper. Joe, a bit hopeful there. So that's Edric killed straight away, so we don't have to worry about him then, I guess.
Well, straight away, end of the phase.
Well,
which
yeah.
It must be.
Yeah, and Ben there's sitting on 1 gold. So it might be worth noting that Ben enjoys playing Martell. I don't think I've seen him play anything other than Martell.
He always plays Martell.
But he's very good in that he will very, very often swap around with his agendas and banners. So he really likes to play around and try different styles out with them. Ben
inspired your Starlight deck, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Yeah, I saw him playing it and I made a similar deck.
Martell Dragon.
Yes, that was it.
With Plaza Pride, Flea Bottom.
Second Sons.
Yeah.
It was good fun. But let's just check on the board. So Housestone Knight doing a military there, which is defended by the Red Viper, gaining renown power. And then Marcella there doing an intrigue. And Joe realising that he forgot to take the
token for the Boneway when he lost that military challenge. And Ben kindly saying that, sure, go ahead, you can take that token. And very kindly providing Joe with some lovely Boneway tokens rather than just using coins.
Very nice. Very gentlemanly.
Yeah, well done, Ben. What's that? Wildling Scout going there for intrigue claim.
Yep.
And Marcella there getting her renown. So it looks like Ben really wanted to come back with that intrigue challenge to try and, be mean, take something nice out of Joe's hand. So I'm assuming he's going to use a Screenblood Trader now to do an intrigue.
I think he should.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go, going for it. So
although Joe still has 4 gold by my count.
Not sure what happened with that. The intrigue coming through unopposed. Claiming, what the heck's that?
Then it could be Word Dart Wind.
Unbridled Generosity?
Unbridled Generosity, you are correct.
What does that do again?
It allows you to place gold on 3 cards of your choice.
Oh, okay. So it's good for bestow cards then, basically?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. So, well, Ben on the left there, he had to defend that military challenge, didn't he, from the Haldane Knight. To preserve his board, otherwise he loses the dupe. That kind of put him in a position where his only attack was going to be the intrigue.
Yeah. So he's a little bit open. He might be going for a gold plot here to try and get a few more characters on the board.
Yeah. Have you met Joe Harrison before?
Yeah. I've met him a few times, but I first kind of like properly like realised who he was when he sent a picture for the playmat. you know the Hall of Faces playmat. Yeah. So when I did that, I asked people to send me a photo of themselves if they wanted to be on the mat, and Joe was one of the ones that sent me one. I was like, this man looks a little bit crazy. But he was one of the people that poured a little bit of a face for me, so he was doing like really wide eyes in the picture.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I sort of caught my attention a little bit there. And that was the first time I properly sort of like, Joe. And then I saw him at a tournament and he didn't look quite so scary at the tournament, which was nice. So we got building orders from Ben and confiscation from Joe. Joe obviously really wants to use Marcella for defence.
Really?
Apparently so.
What a surprise.
You don't really want to get rid of the Venom's Blade, do you? Because otherwise Ben can play another one.
They're non-unique.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, you can play 3.
Oh, crap.
But I was thinking with Venomous Blade, if that was put on a Chud or Ariane, then it would be worthwhile confiscating it. As it is, I don't believe it's going to return to hand with the Viper leaving play at the moment. So, yeah, Fishing Net is the correct call.
Ben was just showing us the card he took for building orders then. I think it was Shadow Black Lane, the one that does the intrigue stuff.
Did Joe take a second Boneway token for losing the intrigue challenge?
No.
The Boneway is one of the hardest reactions to remember for a lot of people.
Unless you're Callum and then you just miss all of your plot.
That's brutal. What made you pick on Callum at this moment?
Oh, just because he was... what plot was it? He always forgets.
Feast for Crows.
Feast for Crows or the Winter one, Winter Festival. I don't know, he always seems to forget ones that have the end of the challenges phase.
That is brutal. Can't believe you called him out like this.
Sorry, Callum. We love
and
you
know
really.
he's going to be watching this.
Oh, that's weird. Ben, what are you doing?
Well, he had double duped Ariane on the board.
Why would you do that?
He's got no character to jump out, I assume. His hand must be full of locations and events.
Maybe, but I still wouldn't double dupe her. I might just dupe her if I was concerned about her being lost, but I don't think I'd double dupe her.
He does have the reserve to keep cards in hand, but he may be hoping to draw another card with Shadow Black.
Maybe.
But I don't think they're going to take him over the reserve level.
Yeah. I think that's a little bit bizarre. I'm not entirely sure he's done that.
Maybe he just wants the ability to lose a military challenge this round without having to defend it. So he can go on the attack with the Viper rather than have to defend.
Yeah.
And he can just lose the Duke from Marianne.
Yeah, I guess so. It might be that he's concerned about Valar and wants to make sure everyone's got enough dupes to protect.
Martell Rains. I haven't seen many successful variants of that. A lot of people, when the Rains agenda came out, they kind of suggested Jelani, Natural Fit. not many people said, yes, Greyjoy, that's going to be big, Greyjoy Rains. But quite a lot of people did say Martell Rains could be good with their ability to manipulate the green icon. Remove the intrigue icon from a lot of characters, and with a Tainted and Nymeria.
Secret schemes there?
Yeah.
So no Rains trigger this turn then?
Nope. So yeah, so a lot of people said Martell Rains, but it never really seemed to materialise.
Oh, Gaston Grey.
That's a good time to get a Gaston out with 2 duped characters across from you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's going to put the pressure on Ben not to attack now with your 6 strength Viper.
Yeah, a little bit off-putting, isn't it?
Because he loses the renown too.
And after double duping Ariane, you don't really want to lose all those copies of her.
No, it'd be a waste, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Exactly what I expected him to do there.
Okay, so we have a defend by Joe with the Housedale Knight, which means Joe will not be making a military attack this round.
Which was possibly the aim?
Sorry?
Which was possibly the aim?
But yeah, possibly. Kneeling Marcella also good, but she does have renown. Because I'm sure Joe's pretty confident Ben is not going to attack with the Red Viper or Ariane.
Yeah, it might have been good to defend them with Marcella there, wouldn't it?
So, yeah, we have this situation where Gaston, we've seen this a lot before, Gaston makes people frightened. It seemed to have stopped Ben in his tracks.
And just getting everyone to kneel out there so he can get his Boneway tokens.
Did Ben just win an intrigue?
No, he lost.
Ben lost the intrigue.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Ben won on defence.
He didn't trigger Shadow Black Lane.
Oh.
I would have...
Is it just when you win, or do you have to win by an amount?
When you win an intrigue challenge.
Oh, right. Maybe you forgot.
Maybe he didn't need an event card. Maybe he was at his reserve maximum. But either way, I would have triggered Shadow Black, drawn an event, and then scrap 1 to reserve if I had to. Scrap the worst card in my hand.
Oh well, I mean, we've had a Boneway trigger missed on Joe's side, Shadow Black missed on Ben's side, so they're 1 each, I guess, on this triggers.
No one ever played a perfect game, do they?
No, God. Well, not that I can remember, anyway. So we've got counting coppers on the left, close call on the right. I guess... Well, I feel like Joe's really trying to just cycle through his cards at the moment. I mean, he plays Secret Schemes quite early there to get... it was only 1 card that he got to draw from it.
He's looking for something. He's playing draw card, and he just close called Edric Dane, which I'm sure is not a 3 of in his deck.
No.
So he obviously just wanted the card draw. So Joe's looking for something. He's looking for a piece of his machine.
What do you think that might be?
Possibly something like Nymeria or something to control that entry challenge, like I spoke about earlier.
Yeah. I mean, sitting across from Red Viper with a big intrigue icon and Ariane with a pretty big icon. It's going to be difficult to get them through.
To trigger Rain, you not only have to win the intrigue, you have to win it by 5, which is hard. I mean, Greyjoy Rain became a thing because they have a boat which boosts your strength, and they have ways of making unopposed challenges. Whereas Martell, they really have to overcommit for the most part. Are you eating chocolate buttons?
Maybe.
Yeah, guys, this is me not eating biscuits, but Rebecca eating chocolate buttons.
Well, you know, like, it's a new year, new me. I'll be the one eating while we're commentating.
Okay.
You can sit and, like, carry the conversation.
Sure, fine.
Yeah?
But I've got a cup of tea here.
So do I?
Yeah, but yours is half drunk. Joe's now got a Dornish Fiefdom, along with another Housedale Knight and a Desert Scavenger. So I don't think he's found a piece of his puzzle, or if he had, he hadn't played it.
Yeah, he's got quite a lot of low-cost characters there. First Snow would really hurt him, but then I don't think Ben would be running it in this deck.
so probably not too much of a risk.
No? Why don't you think Ben would be running it in this deck?
Well, Martell tend to have quite low cost characters anyway, so it's a little bit risky for Martell players.
No, I think first no, brilliant for Martell.
You think?
Yeah.
Get all the mean stuff back to hand kind of thing.
Well, if you play first no Martell, you can have a board with a few, 4 costers or higher. But then if your opponent even tried to do a military against you, you can Gaston them, you can Vengeance them, and you can really make sure your opponent suffers on a first no turn. I think first no is a very good plot for Martell.
I don't think that Ben is trying to do that in this game, though.
No, I don't think so either.
Oh, but he is trying to be mean and stop Joe from defending. I think the only grey Joe cards I've seen so far are fishing nets, right?
Yeah, you could be right. I think you are right. You've seen all 3 green blood traders on Ben's side.
Did we see that first? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, you are shocked.
I am. Well, I hadn't noticed that one down the bottom. I just saw the 2 at the top. You should put them all together, like the little green bloods together.
See, this is why, if Ben had first no, he might consider playing it next round, because Ariane and Viper would down the board with their dupe. All 3 green blood traders come back to hand, ready for some more draw cycling.
Oh, all right. Maybe you're right. So, Intrigue from Marcella being defended by the Viper.
Trigger Shadow Black. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, is it Neil Shadow Black or Neil the...
It's Neil the faction card.
Right, okay.
So he's now going to look at the top 10 cards of the deck and look for a Martell event.
Okay. Has he played many events so far?
Nope. Not a single one, to my recollection. You're looking at the secret schemes.
Is that secret schemes?
It is.
Oh, okay. So another person after all their card draw then.
Maybe he's not running his Viper Eyes. Because that's an interesting one to take with Shadow Black Lane. Your opponent knows you've got it. And then it can really deter military and power challenges. If they've got a really good card they don't want you to take.
Yeah. Or Vengeance as well.
Yeah.
Knowing that someone's got Vengeance puts you off doing certain challenges sometimes, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a really good card to accidentally drop from your hand. Suddenly no more military challenges.
Pretty sure you're not allowed to do that, unless it's a genuine accident. But even then, I think it's a bit
It's always a
dodgy.
genuine accident.
Oh, is it?
You think I'd do that sort of thing on purpose?
Maybe, maybe not. I have seen Adam East jokingly cough and drop a Winter is Coming or something mid-game, but I think that's more in the casual games where he's just pissing about to annoy people.
Adam wouldn't do that. How can you play Winter is Coming with builders?
He's like a reformed man. He doesn't play builders anymore.
Did you just say he's like a deformed man?
I said reformed.
Oh, I thought you said he's like a deformed man. That's really harsh. You got all these watchers now flocking to Facebook and typing in Adam East to see how deformed he really is.
He's not deformed, he's lovely. Apart from when he's playing builders and then we don't like him.
So some things happened there. Can you talk me through it? Because I wasn't watching.
You would ask me when I've eaten a bloody button.
Sorry, I've got something in my eye and I think I might need you to pause it.
So after a mini button and eyeball break, let's continue, Richard. Cool. Look what's going on.
So what happened?
Oh, God knows. Plots were played. We have Retaliation versus Summons.
I'm going to say, Joe picking up lots of cards in mid deck.
Yeah, he's summoning.
I wonder who he's summoning for.
Hopefully for someone fun.
Nymeria? Ariane?
Maybe. Ario might be good.
Ario?
Yeah.
He's normally better with a surprise, isn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe not Ario then.
Nothing like summoning for Ario to ruin the surprise.
All right. I'm still a bit flustered by you running around with your eyeball dropping out.
It's fine, I've got a spare.
So just waiting to see what Joe's going to pick here then. He really seems to be debating about it.
Joe is one of the few London guys that made it to this tournament. He really made the effort. Must have cost him a lot to get there on a train.
Yeah.
Assuming he got there by train. He picked a Ran Martell.
Interesting choice. Puts Marcella up to a good strength.
Which makes me think now he's playing a Lords and Ladies variant. We've seen Edric, we've seen Marcella, and we've seen some low-cost Chud, but we haven't seen anything in between, any four-costers or anything like that. I wonder if he's playing a Lords and Ladies variant.
Oh, okay. What other Lords and Ladies could you have in this deck then? Obviously Ariane, but...
Ariane, Tristane,
yeah,
Quentin, Harmonella.
If it is a Lord and Ladies deck, he seems to be struggling a little bit for them.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen Duran Martell used in many other Martell decks at all. And Lords and Ladies, like you say, it pumps Marcella up to a lot of strength.
Yeah.
So there's 3 plots in the used pile, which means Marcella is 6 strength, which is a lot more helpful when you're trying to trigger Rains.
That is also very true. We've not actually had a Rains trigger yet, have we? So
no.
Okay, so maybe we'll get something going off this game then. This round even.
That'll be fun, right?
Yeah. So that's Joe's marshing then. Saving 1 goal by the looks of it. And now over to Ben. Collecting 7 gold in total. We got 2 from that Dornish fiefdoms, plus the 4 from Retaliation.
It's at this point in the game where I would be starting to think, do I want to put more things on the board? Do I want to put more characters on the board? Because if there's a reset that happens, it's going to hurt. You know. So, I mean, 5 characters at the point where you start to feel a bit itchy.
Yeah.
A bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, worried about a Valar or a Wildfire or something like that.
Yeah.
Richard, the card that he put underneath the Viper.
Yeah.
Did you see what it was? It looked like an alt art.
Was it a bodyguard?
Oh, it might be actually, yeah.
I can't imagine much else going under the Viper.
Yeah. No, you're probably right, actually. Oh, and little Theon.
Baby Theon.
Get some unopposed through, hopefully.
Well.
And 9 mines down the bottom. There we go. We're seeing our Greyjoy cards now. What's mines? Got Baby Theon. We've seen fishing nets.
Strong Greyjoy card. Theon, one of the best of the last cycle. According to that guy who wrote an article for Cincinnati Joe, and I agree with him.
Is that because you are him, Richard?
Maybe. And I am right.
Of course you are, darling. So Ben's played Retaliation. So he's probably going to be wanting to use that Theon to get through maybe an unopposed power. The military wouldn't really do that much to get to claim military. I mean, what, you take a Hellstone Knight and a Reducer? So yeah, I think he'd probably
You'd still do it.
You'd still do it. But if you wanted to guarantee 1 challenge going through, I'd go for the power, surely.
Yeah.
So
he can win a power with Theon.
Yeah. So Theon's 2 strength, right?
He is.
And there's no one there that can defend at the moment.
Correct. Well, Duran has more strength but cannot defend because of Theon. And Theon's not a devastating card to have Gaston back to your hand, let's face it.
Yeah. It's not like it costs a lot to put back out. So Joe here really going to have to think about what he wants to do. He's going to have to be careful how exposed he leaves himself. He might want to be defending, at least one of the challenges successfully to stop losing too much stuff.
He got 10 strength for intrigue in Marcella and Duran. Make me wonder if he would kneel those to try and try and get a rain trigger.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, Marcella's got an attachment on her there, which I'm assuming is a fishing net. So she's not going to be able to defend anyway. So we're going in for an intrigue challenge there for 6 strength.
Yeah.
Because of the Duran buff. Now, to stop the Rains trigger, I guess Ben can just defend with 2 of the Greenbloods and then that stops the Rains trigger at least, right?
It's true. And he would also get a Shadow Black Lane trigger on defend if he nailed the Viper and, say, a Greenblood trader.
But I'd imagine he probably wants to leave bigger characters for attack. Oh, but then again, Gaston.
Yeah, he's probably not going to want to attack with the Viper.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So you may as well use the Viper on defense.
Okay.
So I think in this situation, if I were Ben, I would consider defending with Viper and a Green Blood.
Yeah.
To win it by 1, trigger the Shadow Black lane, grab another event.
Maybe a Vengeance or something to really put Joe off attacking.
If he runs it.
Well, he's saving 2 gold. So going Green Blood. Just a Green Blood?
So you're just going to chump block it and let him win by 5.
Oh. Do you think he forgot it was Rains, or...?
Probably decided that whatever it was doesn't hurt him enough, I assume. Although I think that may not be true.
Yeah. I think Joe could get a good trigger here. Okay, so now Art Filthy there. That came from the Brighton charity joust, didn't it?
He's going to kneel Theon, right?
Yeah, you'd think so.
I would think so. Encourage him to attack with Viper or Ariane. Because that's what you want to Gaston.
Yeah, exactly.
And that would give Ben a tempo loss.
Yeah, so, like you say, I think it's got to be Theon, doesn't it?
I would personally choose Theon.
Yeah, there you go.
Joe also uses Theon. How many Boneway tokens has Joe got? 4.
He's got 4, but I think he should have more. I know he should definitely have 5. But we'll see if he loses any more this turn, trigger any more. Oh! It's that Duran's game, isn't it?
Duran's game it is.
So do your Rains plots count here?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's a 4 power Duran's game.
Nice. So he gets 4 power for that. It wasn't unopposed. Oh, claim is a Vengeance. So he does run Vengeance, Richard. There you go. So Joe's going to lose a card from his hand. What's going? I don't think I've ever seen Unbridled Generosity played in a game, and I don't think I'm going to at this rate. And then Renown on Marcella there. So that's a nice bump there for Joe.
Yeah, that was an impactful challenge for him. And considering he had Duran's game, it made me chuckle a little bit they didn't go in with more intrigue.
Oh, in case Ben blocked it?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So, or maybe he really wanted to save the Duran game, but...
Maybe he was happy to have waited for another turn, for example. I mean, gets you an extra power as well, I guess.
When you got Duran's game, and you've got 4 plots in your used pile, you start to think, well, should I play it now? What if he gets intrigued out? You know? What do I do? And you get a little bit...
on edge with it.
Yeah.
Just a quick update. So Duran came in for power, which was defended by the Viper, and Viper taken Renown for that one. So Joe still does have military left if he wants to, but I think he's passed. So it's going to be Ben's challenges here. So Ben has 2 claim. He can get a power unopposed with Ariane, but he's doing an intrigue with Ariane. Interesting. Am I missing something?
No, maybe he just really, really wants to Shadow Black lane trigger.
Possibly. I think I'd have...
He's used Vengeance earlier on in Intrigue.
Yeah.
So he's indicated a willingness to deplete Joe's hand. Perhaps that's his primary strategy here.
Okay.
Although I do think, I agree, that doing the power challenge is very favourable right now.
Because that's
a 5 power swing.
Yeah, they'd be on 8-8 then.
Yeah.
And there'll be a much more balanced end to the turn.
Because Joe's in danger of winning. He's in striking distance now of winning the game.
Yeah. So Joe just defending with the Hellstain Knight, so it wasn't unopposed.
Oh, Joe, the third player, do you have a reaction to losing? Boneway! I hope he's sitting there thinking, do I trigger the Boneway?
He's probably not thinking that.
Yeah, but I hope he is, for his own sake.
He wouldn't be thinking it for that long. Oh, he's going for Gaston, that's why.
He is definitely going to Gaston, but is he going to trigger the Boneway?
Oh dear.
He's not going to trigger Burnway. Fine.
So basically, that's 2 Boneway triggers is missed. So that would have been 3 power at the end of this
I think it might be
turn.
more than 2 Boneway triggers
It's
missed.
at least 2.
So, but whatever happened this round, he could have triggered the Boneway and been up to 13 power.
Yeah, he just pointed at his Boneway as well. Oh, Joe, you silly sausage.
That's the kind of thing that happens when you haven't played with a deck that much. So, I don't know what Joe normally plays, actually.
Did Ben trigger the Shadow Black then?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a mistake not triggering it if he deliberately chose not to trigger it.
He did
I'd love to know why.
He did just have to discard like 3 cards to reserve.
Oh, yeah, because Retaliation reserve 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Valar
This is interesting.
gets rid of Duran, I guess.
Yeah, very interesting. Got rid of Duran and his insight. Theon's going to get saved.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Red Viper had a bodyguard.
Okay.
And now we're back to more manageable board date, which I do enjoy. I do like a smaller board date.
I know. I don't particularly like looking at a board and seeing more than 5, 6 characters. It's just the math starts getting silly and...
That's just Tyrell.
Yeah, that's true. And I hate math. I really hate math. It's not my strong point. That's what you're here for.
Well, apparently not. I mean, I think I spoke with James Walmsley about maybe playing a Tyrell deck, and he just said, no, that's not you. He said, you like to play, you don't really like those constructive decks with bigger board, you like the smaller board. And I was like, how do you know? And he said, I listen to your videos. I know exactly what you like.
Oh, boom! Newly made Lord. Blows up the Boneway.
Ouch.
Oh,
Joe, you could have been on 13 power. But no. Oh, no.
You think Joe's crying inside?
I think Joe is weeping.
Weeping, not just crying,
uncontrollably
weeping.
Inside.
Oh, no. Joe, if you're watching, let us know if you're crying inside at this point or weeping.
He's probably reassuring himself and saying, actually, it's 10-5. I'm still okay. I just need to get some dudes on the board.
Yeah.
We've also just discovered that Ben's choice of water is Evian. Which is, if I may say so, it's one of the best water to drink.
Can I also just say, we're not paid to advertise or anything. What the fuck, Richard?
How do you know? We could be approached tomorrow or whenever this video goes out. Look, there we go again. Evian. There you are, guys. Drink Evian. It's healthy. It's good. It's nice water.
I just got this image of you, like, you've been, like, secretly approached by Evian. It's like, can you promote our drinks? It's like, sure. And then, like, every time I, like, set up the camera, you sneak up to the players after and be like, hey, guys, have some Evian with your game.
Does that sound like me? I think that's
not
too much
at all,
effort
but it'd
to
be really
me.
funny.
Right, Joe going to marshal a dude. Will he get
Or
a
dudette.
character out? A dudette or dudess?
Dudette. What the heck is that?
It's Dawn. Not your mother. It's the sword that gives you +1 strength for each plot in your used part.
Ooh.
Of which I believe there are 4.
Yes, that seems right.
Because the Rains one disappeared.
Shit, what the hell is that plot that has been played? Favours
For the crown.
What does that do?
When you bestow something, you can bestow more from the treasury. However, that's irrelevant this round.
Oh, okay. But it's saved quite a lot of gold. Oh, hello. That'll be why. So an intrigue from Marcella then. Defended by Red Viper. The Ario jumping out there to remove the Viper from the challenge.
Nicely done.
Very nicely done. Triggering Rains to go into something. I think that's Wheels Within Wheels.
It is Wheel Within Wheel.
So you get to search top 10 cards of your deck for an event.
Yep. What are you going to look for?
Maybe Ned's Round's game. Oh, Hand's Judgment. Okay. Maybe he already has a Duran's game.
Maybe he does. Do you think he won more than one Durand game?
Apparently so.
There you go.
That's Durand's game.
Wow.
So he gets 5 for that, 1 for the unopposed, and 1 for a noun.
How's
and that's the game.
A game out a win out of nowhere.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it quite that quickly.
Bloody hell, Joe.
So congratulations to Joe, commiserations to Ben. That was a good one, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a nice start to our Bristol Store Championship coverage.
Woo!
What?
And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/the White Walkers.
Yay.
So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you for round 2 sometime later in the week.
Yep.
Okay, bye!
Goodbye.